Hi, I'm Wendela Marsh, and I co-authored with my daughter Siobhan Marsh, Homeschooling Autism Style, Reset for Success. You might be homeschooling your children right now, and it may be by choice and it may be by necessity because of the pandemic. Whether your child is on the autism spectrum or maybe has ADHD, a learning disability, or is just a typically developing child, you might be experiencing some challenges and you could use some ideas. I'm sure your child's teacher has given you a lot of the academic goals and needs and materials that your child will use to meet the academic goals. But in this book, we also offer a lot of other kinds of activities, many of which can meet those activities, those academic goals, but in different ways. For instance, activities for teachable moments about heart activities that speak to the emotions, and kids have some very big emotions right now. Action, getting people up and moving. Exercise has been shown to be very effective against both depression and anxiety. And during the pandemic, depression and anxiety are near constant companions for a lot of people. Mind activities that get them thinking, not just about the lesson, but about sparking the next idea and the next idea. Music. Music is a wonderful learning experience, and there are a lot of ideas in the book about using music. Outdoors, you want to get the kids out of the house sometime, get some fresh air and sunshine. Chores, because it's got to get done. And you might as well get some learning out of it and maybe have some fun while getting the chores done. And kitchen, because when kids are in the kitchen, there's a lot of fun, and then everyone gets to eat the result of their activities. There's 3 characters in this book that you're going to meet, and maybe you'll recognize them from your own household. Distractible Dory. Dory has a remembering problem, and a lot of our kids have that too. So there are some strategies for working with the distractible Dory in your household. Hyper-focused Hermione always knows all the answers, but she may not be very good at thinking about other people wanting to have a turn, or about being more flexible in her thinking and learning. She might be a little rigid in her routines. You might have a Hermione at your house. Finally, there's Creative Calvin. Calvin and Hobbes is a favorite at our house. And Calvin is so creative that one idea leads to the next and the next and the next and the next. And the next thing he knows, he's, who knows what? You probably know because you've lived this. But the book has some ideas about how to deal with that creative Calvin without limiting or restricting his creativity. The main thing for our kids right now, and for your job as a parent, is to keep them safe and happy. Not necessarily to meet every single academic goal, because in the long run, it's more important that they feel safe and they know that they'll be taken care of, and that their interests are honored and respected, to let them learn things that they have always wanted to learn, rather than can they do long division. After this year, they'll be back in school and they'll be back on track for all those academics. But right now, I hope that you can give yourself a little break from the stress of trying to meet all the academic goals and help your kids have fun. But you can also learn how to tailor these, many of them fun activities, to also meet some of those academic goals that you know you have. Anyway, I hope that you like the book. I hope it's helpful. Let me know if you have more questions or you just want to talk about your situation. It was really good to talk to you today, and goodbye.